Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 13th. I'm Joe Elkier here with Steve Rand. Welcome back to the Gold Spot. Steve, we're seeing lots of new buyers coming to the market, and one of the main questions we hear over and over again is, how do I use gold when the economy gets really bad?
Yeah, I think the people sometimes kind of go to the extreme with this and think about using gold as a means of exchange and using it to buy things at the store. And where that is something that potentially could happen if things get bad enough, the much more likely scenario is we're going to see gold and silver react with inflation and that cost of living that really skyrockets. We saw the same thing back in 2011 and again back in 1980. The inflation numbers soared. Everything you buy becomes significantly more expensive, and of course gold reacts to that. Typically in history, we see that it goes up very aggressively as inflation increases. And what that means is down the road you end up selling gold at a much higher price than you paid for it, and you take those profits and end up using it to cover that cost of living increase. So it's not that we're necessarily going to be using it to buy stuff, although that is, like I said, a possibility. This is much more of a likely scenario. Now, right now, the dollar technically looks strong against a basket of world currencies that are very weak right now. But I think most of our customers can see that, as you buy things right now, it's not like things are getting cheaper for us. Really, the dollar is the best horse in the glue factory right now. We were discussing the CPI numbers this morning that just came out, and that tells a very different story about how the dollar looks.
Most definitely. CPI numbers came out very hot this morning, 9.1%. Putting the pressure on the average consumer out there. Everything we're experiencing the cost hikes across the spectrum. There's a great time to be looking at gold for a hedge, for all sorts of safety nets.
Right. Inflation's rising. It's something that we all have to kind of get used to. It's not going to get better anytime soon. And give us a call, reach out to us on the website. We'll see you next week on the Gold Spot.